Okay, so this particular clip from Hassan, it's one of the channels that clips him, right? I'm gonna have to replay this. They're calling it the woman who broke Hassanabi, right? Because she has. I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but basically she buzzes out everybody, and I think I was initially thinking that she's buzzing people out because she's probably looking for them to send in a tall white guy, right? And they've sent in a couple of I think like three of them were black, and so she was just, it seems like she was just kind of making up reasons to not select them. But this last guy is in this last guy.
I just like a guy who's, most recent accomplishment is openly stating that he loves Hitler, despite all the other dudes that also.
Further.
Your tools are your weapons.
Of course you've monetized it. Right. Of course you've monetized it.
Having ongoing conversations with your teens about the risks of cannabis cuts their chance of future miss.
Okay, whatever.
I can sense the fear in his eyes, okay? Let's run that back.
Just like Smart Woman.
Bro!
So bad. Yeah.
This
They don't
breaks
like
my
that
heart.
idea. I know. I feel like we're reviving.
Reviving.
She's so cold-blooded, dude. She's so cold-blooded. Yeah, 10's reaction time is straight up.
It was gonna come out anyways.
Come
Thank
on.
you. Hello. I'm Haley.
I've heard you've been buzzing a few people.
You have some things to say about it?
No.
Oh my god. Why is she so contentious? Oh, I'm so scared. Like, I know this is exactly the type of person who, like, some of the ladies in the chat will be like, haha, you're just terrified of a girl boss energy. You know what I mean? And it's like not that at all. I don't know. I just don't.
Well, in that regard, in regards to the people that she buzzed before this dude, I would agree with you that she was being a bit too judgy and not giving people a chance. But you know what? When it comes to dating, people are particular. You've got to have a sexual attraction, and having a conversation with somebody, you find out whether or not you're jiving, right? But these conversations are obvious. This is like speed dating, right?
I don't mesh with this.
I understand it. I like picky, so.
How old are you?
23. How old are you?
I'm 30.
30. Okay. I've been with older.
Do you typically date older?
I don't know. I just like smart women.
Okay.
Good conversation.
Like, what can you talk about?
I don't know.
That was a weird thing to say. Like, what, implying young women can't be smart? That's odd. I can sense the fear in his eyes, okay? Let's run that back.
Well, on top of it, I mean, based on the answers that he gives next, he's obviously not smart. And just because he's dating older women doesn't mean that they're smart either. He's probably looking for people who think like he does, which is some crazy crap.
Like smart women.
Okay.
Good conversation.
Like, what can you talk about?
I don't know. Philosophical conversations.
Oh no, bro. Oh no. Oh my god. Okay, they deserve one another, straight up. He said philosophical conversations. Ay, ay, ay. Ugh. First of all, if that was a genuine take, that's a podcast take, okay? That just means you watch a lot of podcasts of Jordan Peterson, okay? So that's number one. Number two, if that wasn't the case and you truly are a philosophy major, then it's somehow even fucking worse because philosophy majors can't shut the fuck up, dude. Oh my god.
Are there any type of philosophers that you would say you find yourself really akin to, or that like really have influenced you?
Con.
Kanye West, Steve Jobs.
Oh my god. Okay, I was right the first time. I didn't have to go further than that. I thought that maybe it's the second thing. Nope, it's the first thing. He's podcast guy. He said Kanye West and Steve Jobs. Yeah, my philosophy is capitalism. I love
Well, and obviously he doesn't. He's just spitting out words. If he's saying that philosophy is something he likes to discuss, and he can't name an actual philosopher, but on top of it, he just told her that he's a Nazi lover. That he's cool with that. He's cool with the anti-Semitism, and he's a Nazi lover. So your reaction to how she reacts, I think is not appropriate because, yeah, most women would bolt immediately upon hearing something like that.
Capitalism. I've listened to a lot of podcasts where they talk about capitalist shit.
Kanye West, Steve Jobs, and my father.
Did you just say Kanye West?
He creates culture. He creates conversation. He changes people's minds.
But
And-
he's anti-Semite. Like he's against.
well,
like,
but the thing that
how is?
yeah, I know, but
Bro, did this homie not think that this was gonna be like live? Bro, god damn. Imagine what the dudes are too comfortable. Like, actually, he's like, yeah, no, I just like a guy who is, most recent accomplishment is openly stating that he loves Hitler, despite all the other dudes that also love Hitler telling him not to say that on camera. That's crazy. I mean, this is the only valid button hit from her so far. I do like it, though. Yeah, he's like, I just like that he opens up the conversations, about loving Hitler. Like, that's sick. Pretty cool. Yeah. Don't you want to have a conversation about that? Like, what?
as far as
Kanye West. I'm sorry.
as far as his comments on like the anti-Semitic stuff, like the I like Hitler, I don't really.
Sorry to interrupt. I'm gonna end this. Thank you,
Nice
Mark.
meeting you, Haley.
Thank you.
Why do they have such a weird voiceover for the person who's moderating the discussion? And does she have a panic button? Is that why there was an intervention in this moment?
Nice to meet you too. Kanye West really shook me, y'all. That was really hard. Oh my god.
We're gonna take a break.
Okay, everybody calm down. Like, Jesus Christ. Okay. Everyone needs to calm down. Like, just because some fucking mark-ass white boy said he likes Kanye West doesn't mean we need to take a moment to ourselves and just, like, really reconsider the space that we're in. I'm sorry for the fucking, problematic nature.
Hassan, come on. You're like over 6 feet, right? You body build. Women are not in the same place as you. Okay? And so when we encounter somebody who is scary, and that dude was scary, we might need to take a moment to ourselves. Like, how do you continue going through speed dating after you've just encountered a Nazi in the lineup?
Of this content, we really got to reconsider. Like, that's insane, dude. What? Like, okay, God, liberals are so fucking unbearable. Jesus Christ, dude. Oh.
That's ridiculous. It is ridiculous to constantly blame the fact that women might need different emotional responses than you based on being a liberal. That is so fucking insensitive. This is another reason why I think that you and your buddies need to come up with a panel and start actually discussing toxic masculinity and meninism. Because you clearly do not care what is going on with the people around you and how things might impact us. But in the same breath, you'll take down your friend calling him a sex pest when basically he just had no game and kept getting turned down.
Oh my God. Like, this is not the real, no one in the real world, okay? No one in a real plane of existence is like, wow, that really shook me up. I need to take a moment to myself. It's not like he said some
Yes, lots of women in the real world, Hassan, would feel that way. Would feel like, oh my God, why'd you put a Nazi in the lineup? I need a moment to breathe. I can't even with you. Why would you make that assumption? Why would you be so judgy like that? And why would you immediately blame it on her being a liberal? And you're assuming she's a liberal because she said something about how, in one of the earlier interviews, about how do you know I identify as a female, right? So you're assuming she's a liberal because she said that, but every other thing that she has said has indicated that she's probably a conservative. And you also pointed that out too, that she has the roots and the hair. By the way, like, look, our hair grows, okay? We can't dye our hair every fucking day. Oh my God, even.
Insane shit. It's performative. It is so performative.
Your home. It's so much more than a building made of 4 walls and roof. A place of refuge for you and the ones you love.
Oh my God.
We're gonna take a break from the men.
Hello.
Hi. This is funny.
Why is this funny?
We were just playing Truth or Drink in the dressing room, and Chris just had a question of who would you be most sexually compatible with out of this group. And lo and behold, it was me.
Yeah, so you're training to,
To become a certified sex coach.
That's so cool.
I think there's a lot of healing with sex, and there's so much shame behind all of it.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Can I hug you? Is that okay? No,
yeah.
you're genuinely an amazing person.
Thank you.
Why did you reject Chris?
I am not particularly sexually interested in them. Oh, hello. So,
Okay, so did they pre-identify that she's bisexual? Because they're sending in women now, right? So they must have some sort of questionnaires in advance. But I gotta tell you, like, a lot of the people that they are sending in are not physically attractive. I don't think to a lot of people they wouldn't be physically attractive at first sight. Like, those are the type of people that you would probably have to spend a lot of time with and fall for over time, because they are not presenting themselves in nice clothing. They're not like this, or just like they're not physically attractive. So I'm a little confused, like, where you got your dating pool here.
what are you into? I'm into people.
Oh no, Hassan, what's going on? What now?
I feel like, oh my god, this person is a new bioweapon developed by the Umbrella Corporation. This person was manifested in a laboratory to specifically create more incels. She is Hassan's final boss on Twitter. I think she's giving, like, I'm very woke on the exterior, but like internally I'm not.
I'm into their energy. What about for you?
Yeah, for me, I don't know. I've mostly dated men, but I find women immensely attractive. I'm actually more attracted to women than I am men.
Same.
They understand you more.
100%.
It's actually really nice IRL.
And you do not have to answer this if you don't feel comfortable. How many sexual experiences have you had with women?
Probably, I wouldn't say like 6.
Love.
Do you two find each other attractive?
I think you're stunning.
I think you're absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
Come.
Lying.
You both said you found each other attractive, but you were both ready to hit the button.
I feel like I would have more fun with you as a friend. Like let's
Same.
go out.
Same.
Let's vibe.
Same. Just because I'm attracted to you doesn't mean I want to fuck you.
Yeah.
Am I going to get this person's information? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Are we going to fuck? I don't know. Probably not.
Probably not. Maybe. You know what? Never say never. Like
Enough
I said.
tequila? Possibly.
Okay, Haley. You rejected men, women. I don't know that we have someone for you.
I find that controversial.
Really?
How do you know?
Because I've already gone through everybody.
Well, thank you for a lovely time. I had so much fun.
Aw, I had a
I agree with you, Hassan. She does seem pretty fake, right? Like, she seems pretty fake. But I totally agree with her call on the Nazi.